Embarrassing. Embarrassing. If I'm team Prograis tonight, I'm completely embarrassed. Yeah. I'm going home with my tail between my legs, man. Embarrassed. I wouldn't have stayed for the post-fight ring interview. I would have hauled ass. Shout out to Regis Prograis for sticking around to tell the story. If you follow the channel, you know I'm a huge Regis Prograis fan. My heart was with Regis Prograis. I felt like after so long of putting on so many great entertaining fights for somebody like me who has followed his career, to get his opportunity this late in the game, I just think it came as a disservice. Devin Haney, masterclass performance. Beautiful performance. If you're a Devin Haney hater or detractor, this is when he garners your respect. This is when you have to say, hey, Dev, I got to give him the credit. Let's talk about it. What up, YouTube? Big T, Heavy Bad Boxing TV, man. Get your big goofy ass in here. Hit the bag, hit that like button for your boy. That helps the channel. You know, I appreciate that love. Shout out my gang. D1 Merc 1 ML21 Skinny JT Black Jesus. My guy Troy Jack, he won Rebel Life, Modern King Letitia, YK World, Tyree Celestine. Big shout out to my Aussie family, Mark Wynn, Sean Newchurch, Sean Dunn, Punch Drunk 412, and of course 913 Boxer. It's been a long time since I said that. Of course, if you follow the channel, you know I have been MIA. But real quick, for those of you who actually give a damn, my mom just passed back in August. It's the first holidays without her. It's been extremely difficult. And on top of that, I was under the weather for a little bit. So I'm slowly getting back into this thing. And I promise you, I'm going to continue to try and pump that content at you as often as I once did. We coming, baby. I promise. Pause. Now, Regis Prograis, Devin and Dream Haney. Wasn't what I expected, baby. And Devin Haney did every single thing that he told us he would do. And not only did he do it, he did it in spectacular fashion. One thing I wanted to point out, though, is the power of Devin Haney, because I can't remember. If I'm wrong, you guys let me know. But I can't remember the last time Devin Haney got a knockdown. I was trying to think, did he actually knock down George Kambosos? I know he punished him, but I can't remember if he got a knockdown. He was able to get the knockdown and really buzz Regis Prograis a couple of times in this fight. But he got the early knockdown in the third round. And immediately I said, hey, at 140, Devin got to be feeling a little stronger, because that is something that I wasn't expecting in this fight as well, right? He said that he felt great. He said the 5 pounds meant a lot. He was able to rest. He was actually able to take some days off during this camp, and he just was physically in the perfect position for this fight. And given this performance, I do believe him. And he was able to do everything he wanted to do versus a 35-year-old Regis Prograis, 35-year-old Regis Prograis. Now, a lot of people are going to make the assessment that it's probably more of the decline of Regis Prograis at 35 years old versus the greatness of a Devin Haney. And I can't agree with you completely. I think this performance versus Devin Haney, nobody does it quite like this in the division. I think we all in agreement that we felt like Regis Prograis was top 3 at 140, bottom line. Most will probably have him at number 1 or number 2, between him and Teofimo Lopez. So for Devin Haney to come in here and put together this kind of performance against Regis Prograis, maybe it was something that they did see in the Zarria fight, and I was hoping that the Zarria fight was just a fluke. But I promise you, looking at this fight, if you put those two fights side by side, just keeping the camera on Regis Prograis, he almost seems like he fought the same exact fight. Very poor footwork and keeping out that kind of doubling up that right hand jab, just to look like he's staying busy, all the while being extremely reluctant to let his left hand go or do anything to even try and set up the left hand. To me, these are all signs that somebody's probably a little closer to retirement than they probably think, or that you can actually see with the naked eye. All right. Given this performance, this wash of a performance, I really do believe Regis Prograis should really be thinking about, hey, my best days are behind me. maybe it might be time to hang him up. Now, of course, I believe he sticks around and tries to get a few more paydays, but given what I seen tonight, wow. But again, you can't take any credit away from Devin Haney. And for those of you who try and take some credit away, try and find a reason to take some credit away from Devin Haney tonight, I think you fucking nuts. I think this is the fight where he kind of made himself vulnerable. He gave up his backup plan, the belts at 135. He was asked out. If he loses the night, he doesn't have anything. He was that confident that he would come in here and beat Regis Prograis, become a two-division world champion. And for me, that cracks the pound-for-pound list for the first time, in my opinion. I like to keep the pound-for-pound list for what it is. Guys who have maneuvered through divisions and won world titles. He has been able to do that. And this isn't no bullshit secondary belt. This was the WBC champion at 140. And again, I believe the consensus, a top 3 champion for sure at not even champion, but fighter period at 140. And the way he did it was just spectacular fashion, a dominating perfect. He washed him on all 3 judges' scorecards. 120 to 106. Crazy, bro. So if you're a Devin Haney hater or detractor, come on, man. Keys to victory, the elusiveness. A lot of people are going to say maybe he was on his bike. That was just not the case. If you know boxing, you know that he was in range, and the range that he wanted to be in this entire fight, which was right in front of Regis Prograis. But the elusiveness and the defense made Prograis look damn right amateurish in spots of this fight. I don't know if I said that word right, but he made him look like an amateur, a second-class fighter in spots in his fight for sure. And he damn sure made him look clumsy in spots in his fight. It was just beautiful to watch, man. A pure dominating performance. The right hook was a beautiful weapon. The uppercut was a beautiful weapon. And the defense was just remarkable. It was a thing of beauty to watch if you appreciate that aspect of the sport of boxing. Being able to completely negate the left hand of Regis Prograis. Again, Regis, once he felt the power, especially in the 3rd round from Devin Haney, and listen, speed kills. I don't even think it was necessarily the power, but it was the speed. It was exactly what Regis said in the post-ring interview. It's the shots that you don't see coming, which really made Regis reluctant to throw that left hand moving throughout the fight, just leaving him with that double right hand jab to kind of make it look like he's busy and trying to do something, while Devin was really doing all the real work. Masterclass performance, beautiful performance, something I didn't personally expect out of Devin Haney to make it look this easy against Regis Prograis. For Devin Haney, for me, all the credit in the world. Easily, to me, definitely top 1 or top 2 guys at 140 right now. Bottom line, you got to see, you want to see him versus a Lopez or a Matias. According to him and his dad, they want to see what 147 has to offer. That's going to be, because I believe that's where he belongs. 147, 154. Devin's big, man. Devin is big, and he belongs up there. If he thinks he feels good now, wait till he doesn't have to lose, 25 pounds a fight. Excuse me. Definitely want to know what you guys think about this performance from Devin Haney. I'm singing Devin Haney's praises. The kid looks spectacular. Can't wait to see what's next for Devin Haney. I wish he was a finisher. Shout out to Sean Don. He texted me during the fight. He says, man, I wish Devin Haney was a finisher. And I said, me too, because Regis Prograis would have been slumped. But a beautiful performance regardless. That's all I got for y'all on this one, man. Big T.O. heavy bag. I'm back, baby. And you know who I got with me. Talk to him, Roger.
Most motherfuckers don't know shit about boxing.